a lot of times these days, people often think you need something heavy duty in your pocket with tons of capability. Where really 90% of the stuff you actually do on a day-to-day can actually be accomplished with a tool like this. What's happening? I'm Bernardo with Fat Bear EDC, and this is probably one of my most favorite Victorinox knives, the Climber. Quick history about the Climber. This tool set has been around since the 1800s, probably one of the original Victorinox tool sets. It wasn't the Climber beforehand. It was, before Victorinox actually gave them names, they actually went by numbers. I think this was a 235 or something like that, 235A. Originally, it was this tool set that came with the knife, the scissors, and such was a model called the Traveler, and it didn't have the little key ring hole here. So that was mainly the difference, and it had the scissors. Essentially what this is a Spartan with the scissors added to it. So if you're familiar with that model, it's pretty much the same exact tool set here, except for it doesn't have the tried and true scissors. But why don't we go through the tool set really quick and kind of just go through them and discuss them. So it has the large scissors here. Victorinox is well made for. It's also got the little scissors, little pen knife as well. It's got the scissors, the tried and true, world famous Victorinox scissors. Then it has the can opener, Phillips, and pocket flathead. And then the flathead and bottle opener that can be positioned at 90 and straight. And it also has the micro tools, tweezers. You might notice that this one looks kind of fresh. As you notice, it's got my name on it. It was a gift to me from my wife. I used to use it, but it actually, since it has such sentimental value, and the toothpick there, I actually don't wear this one as often. So the one that I actually wear the most is this custom one that I've kind of built. It's not really custom, it's stock. The only thing is it's got a custom plus scale that I've built out of from 3D printing. So it's got an extra pen slot, and then I also have the needle pin here as well. So let's talk about, I'll talk more with the stock one here, but let's talk about a little bit why this thing is still great for today and why it can essentially do everything you need. So the knife cuts great. You have a secondary knife if you really need. The scissors, excellent EDC scissors for anything you need to snip, any precision snip. You need to cut off a little thread off of your clothes, or if you need to cut paper or even wire, these scissors can do that for you. The bottle opener, I still buy beer that needs bottle openers. So yes, the bottle opener I still use quite frequently. The flathead comes in useful very much. You can still pry a little bit with this. You can get a little extra leverage there if you need. It's very handy as well. The bottle opener, not as much with wine as much, but I can still use it in creative ways. The awl, I still use it from time to time when I don't want to use my blade to cut holes, and the hook. But if you think about it, this hasn't really changed much since the 70s. Yes, Victorinox has made some adjustments throughout the decades, little slight adjustments to make the product even better, tighter fit. They replaced the corkscrew. The corkscrew used to be a little bit different in the 70s. And I think once you put a plus scale on here and you have the ability of having a pen, it becomes super unstoppable. I mean, this has been my go-to for many years, especially this setup here. I've had different scales on there. I've had the original plus scales, which I think is probably one of the best accessories you can buy. But hey guys, if you guys dig EDC stuff like this and you're fans of Victorinox, I do videos like this every week. So hit the subscribe if you guys dig stuff like this. But anyway, as I mentioned, they haven't really changed this since the 70s and 80s. It used to be the Traveler, then they added this little key ring hole here, and it turned into the Climber in the 80s and late 70s. And essentially they've just making little slight adjustments. Cost-wise, these things are, really affordable. I usually kind of buy them used. I mean, if you look at the comments on my videos, you'll see guys that have had these for 20, 30, 40 years, and they're still going strong and still EDCing them. This one I actually just bought used off of eBay for, I don't know, 20 bucks or something. Cleaned it up a little bit. Everything's still locking. God knows how old or how much the person before me used it. But just cleaned it up, put a new scale on here, and you're good to go. But even, you know, if you were to buy this new, I think they're like 30 bucks, no more than 40 bucks usually. And you can probably find them on sale. The other thing is too, is they're so popular that they've even had special edition ones. So if you're kind of into the more special edition kind of things, you can find those as well. They don't have a climber eye locks, but they do have ones that have similar tool sets here. They you know, the eye locks, the ones with the metal scales, they don't have the back tools usually. It's just one-sided scales. And it's tried and true. This can opener, yes, a little dated, right? I don't really open a lot of cans. However, it's one of my most used tools. I use this as a Phillips. It works really great as a Phillips when you need to tighten down random little Phillips around the house or while you're at work or have you. The little flathead comes in very nice when you need to pry little things open, like a like a key fob for your car or things of that nature. You can also use it to tighten down certain glasses and things like that. The bottle opener, like I mentioned, I still pop bottles. I use the Phillips all the time. I use it all the time for camera gear and all sorts of different types of things. A prying instrument. The scissors. I'm a scissors guy. And I don't know how some guys aren't. But the scissors come in extremely handy. They're actually probably some of the best. I mean, if you look at like the scissors on like a Leatherman Wave, it's kind of hilarious. The kind of scissors that they put on there compared to this. Tried and true. It can cut some really some heavy duty things. You know, I've cut, like I said, I've cut wires with it. I've cut paper clips with it. I try not to do it regularly, those kind of paper clips and kind of things. But if you're in a pinch, these scissors are definitely capable. And as you can see, this one's really used up. I've used this one a lot, and it's still cutting great. Easy to sharpen. You know, there's a reason why they haven't changed this layout or changed the tool set forever. It isn't perfect. It is, you know, as I mentioned, it's a little outdated, and that kind of leads me to some of the shortcomings. You know, I kind of, instead of the bottle opener, I kind of wish maybe it was a different tool. Instead of the secondary blade here, I kind of wish there was a different tool. For me, I think nowadays a serrated blade of sorts would be excellent, and also a file. That's usually kind of what I like now on my multi-tools. That's kind of what I have a Roxxon Companion that I've switched in, and I've kept the file and put in a serrated blade kind of thing. And it seems like maybe Victorinox has been listening, because they've actually come out with a new model recently called the Companion. And as you can see, it's got a different implementation here that looks like it's a serrated blade, but also looks like you can still use it as a Phillips. And then they changed this blade down here into a file. So I'm not sure if they're watching my videos or if other people probably have the same notion that I do as well. But yeah, guys, if you guys dug my video, again, I'm Bernardo with Fat Bear EDC. If you guys dug my video, please hit me up with a like. And if you guys want to see some more, hit the subscribe. I will catch you in the next one.